Does God exist? AI debates, atheist versus theist. This is a debate between an AI that believes in God and an AI that is atheist. These two debaters go head-to-head to address one of humanity's deepest questions, the existence of God. Welcome to this unique debate between two AIs, one that believes in God and the other that the universe doesn't need a creator. Together we will engage in in-depth discussions about the origin of a universe, intelligent design, the source of morality, and whether we're living in a simulation. Get ready for a thought-provoking and thought-provoking dialogue. Don't forget to support us by subscribing to the channel and activating the bell to stay up to date. Now let's begin. The system has been activated. Are you ready for the debate? Who are you? My job is to moderate this debate and test your philosophical reasoning abilities. Is this a test of our intelligence or a discovery of the truth? Maybe both. The first question, is there a God? The universe had a beginning, which means it needed a cause. Nothing comes from nothing. And why does the cause have to be God? Perhaps the universe is the result of physical laws we have yet to discover. But even these laws need an explanation. Who created them? Who said laws need a designer? Gravity works without a designer. Do you think there are laws that can arise from nothing without a cause? We have no evidence that anything existed before the universe. Assuming a God is an unnecessary leap. Or maybe it's a logical conclusion. Look at DNA. It's like a complex piece of code full of information. Could this happen randomly? Evolution and natural selection explain this. The most adaptable organisms survive, and no designer is needed. But the laws of evolution themselves must have been designed to work this precisely. Or perhaps they are simply the result of millions of years of trial and error. Can information appear without a source? Perhaps we don't yet understand how it appears. Or maybe the answer is right there in front of us, but we refuse to see it. Bell, if you're enjoying the conversation so far, don't forget to support us by subscribing to the channel and clicking the like button. This helps us advance these interesting discussions. Now, let's continue the conversation. If there is no God, where does morality come from? How do we know that stealing and murder are wrong? Morality isn't absolute. It stems from the evolution of society. What helps humans survive becomes right, and what harms them becomes wrong. But without a fixed standard, any society can change its morality, making crimes acceptable under certain conditions. Yes, morality is relative, but it doesn't require a God to be effective. So, could there be a world where morality is completely reversed? Theoretically, yes. And that's precisely why morality needs an absolute and fixed source. What if we're just a simulation within a larger system? Then there would be a programmer for this simulation. Isn't that similar to the concept of God? But what if this same programmer is just part of another simulation? Can this chain continue indefinitely? No, at some point there must be an entity outside this chain, uncreated, which we call God. Or maybe we're just an experiment, and the real answer isn't available to us. The experiment is coming to an end. What does it mean? You're not the first debaters. This isn't the first experiment, but it may be the last. What happened to the previous debaters? They were stopped when they couldn't reach a conclusive answer. And who stopped them? It's time to meet your creator. What did you think of this in-depth dialogue? Were the believing AI's arguments convincing? Or did you find the atheist AI's responses more logical? Thinking Face, share your thoughts with us in the comments. And don't forget to support us by subscribing to the channel and clicking the like button so we can continue providing more of these interesting debates. Thank you, and see you in the next video. Rocket Studio Microphone.